Good morning, world. Day 8 of our Crossing Asia expedition. If you are new to these videos, we are crossing Asia from India to Japan over 4 months, and we have just completed week 1 in India. We've woken up in Manali in the base of the Himalayas in the Indian side to some pretty amazing scenes. And today the plan is troubleshooting our route up to Leh. We had been told we could get a bus. Turns out we can't get a bus because the buses aren't operating up there anymore. So we might have to get a shared taxi or a private taxi, which is going to be quite expensive. But we don't really know what other options we have at the moment. We've got to get up there to do some work with partners of the Australian Himalayan Foundation. And the road closes in 14 days on the 15th of November. So now's our chance to get up there and yeah, meet some pretty incredible, inspiring people and get back down again to cross over into Nepal before the road closes from the snowfall. So it should be interesting. We're probably going to walk down the valley from our homestay this morning and try and get a tuk-tuk or a taxi and go get a SIM card, which is something we probably should have done the first day we arrived in India. Definitely helps, and they're quite cheap. Anyway, we'll figure it out and probably have a few adventures on the way.
SIM card
लेनी सिम लेनी मोबाइल है सिम
That button.
It's cold.
Huh?
It's cold.
Oh.
We have been enjoying a much needed rest at this beautiful homestay in Manali, soaking up the slower pace mountain village lifestyle. Homestays are an incredible way to become more absorbed in the ways of life of the communities we visit on our travels. We were seeing life from a different perspective and showing the kids how to appreciate and learn from different cultures.
It's not spicy at all.
Try it. With the potato, right?
No.
potato. Eat potato.
Oh, really?
Eat more, please.
No?
Bye bye.
Bye bye.
Bye like Bye bye.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye. We just packed up and we're about to get a ride into town, into Manali town, and the really kind owner's son, who's been looking after us here at the homestay, has offered us to leave our bags at his shop today. So we're going to do that while we go around and get a SIM card and try and suss out this little challenge we have, which is getting to Leh. I'm kind of hoping we can find someone who's already going there, or we can negotiate a good price for a driver, because it is far. It's 500 kilometers. And yeah, we need to get there as soon as we can so we can get back before the road closes for winter. It's going to be a challenge, but I'm sure we'll make it happen. You guys ready to go check out town?
I'm hungry.
That's no surprise. How was your stay here, babe?
My stay here was relaxing. No cars, no pollution. A bit trapped, you know, like not be able to move and would do whatever we want, but it was nice.
Go boys. That's the local school up there. You boys want to go to school for the day up there? We're just waiting for the road to clear. There's women, a couple of men working on it. It's hard manual labour, that one.
आइए घूमने एक ही जा
Manali is situated in the northern end of the Kulu Valley, formed by the Bears River. It's the beginning of an ancient trade route through Ladakh, where we were heading, and over the Karakoram Pass, eventually to the Tarim Basin of China. Manali is a popular tourist destination in India and the gateway to Leh in Ladakh, where we needed to get to next.
I can't really see where we go. But when we climbed the mountain where we were, we can see where they were putting the things, the tree men. When
Let's do that today. Mommy, that's poo. And so gross.
You know what's going to happen to them next?
What? They're all connected now. They're going to be in millions. Find you.
Hey guys, we are in Manali, downtown Manali, which is really cool. It's like a little tourist village.
Mountain village.
A mountain village. And the good news is we managed to find a driver who has to go to Leh to pick someone up. So he's been willing to take us the 14-15 hour journey in his, I think it's like a troopy, for more than half the cost of what it would cost us if we had to get a private driver. Which is still a lot of money, but at least we're one step closer. So Leh is like a really remote Himalayan village and we're trying to get even further than that. But for the moment, we just need to get a few extra things for the trip and I think we're going to be leaving in like an hour. So we're going to quickly check out the main street and yeah, the next leg of the adventure. We honestly just are going not even day by day, more like half a day by half a day at the moment. It's been really interesting. But Manali's cool. I'd like to spend a bit more time checking it out when we come back.
Stop it! It's a fruit store.
Bapak? Bapak?
No plastic. Just no plastic. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. How about that, babe?
That's cheap. That's good. That's different food. And that's hot.
I've never seen anyone eat dumplings like that before.
The what?
I've never seen anyone eat dumplings like that before. Veggie, vegan dumplings.
Yeah.
They're so good. How much were they? 10 for 80 rupees.
Yeah.
So the equivalent of $1.60 Australian.
For 10 dumplings.
And they're cooked straight out the front. Mama. We're in our new mode of transport. Still no aeroplanes.
Free rate.
This is actually going to be the biggest test because if we get stuck in Leh and they close the road earlier than planned, then our only way out is with an aeroplane. And as you know, we're trying to avoid any kind of air travel on this journey across Asia. So yeah, we're pretty excited. We're in a troopy. Four of us are squished in quite nicely. We've got a bit of traffic at the moment. What's the time, Ram? It's like 5?
Oh,
Must be, let's say it's nearly 5 o'clock and it's about a 14-hour drive through 3 passes. It's one of the most dangerous roads in the world. Are you excited, boys?
No.
Hunter?
No.
Remy?
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 Remy and Mum are excited. I'm pumped. I've wanted to go on this road for a very long time. And if we can get out of this traffic,
Apparently there's already snow on the Rotang Pass, so let's see how we go.
Which country you belong?
Australia,
Australia?
France, Australia, Japan, mixed vegetables. You're from Manali?
Manali. Basically, I'm from Lahore Spiti.
From
Lahore Spiti.
Spiti
Lahore Spiti.
Beautiful,
Got
huh?
settled in Manali.
in Manali. Spiti is before Leh, after Leh?
No, no. Spiti is a different side.
A different
route.
side. Okay.
We are going to Rotang and go down. And right side is Spiti Valley and straight Ladakh.
Spiti is beautiful, huh?
Mini Ladakh.
Mini Ladakh. Ladakh is beautiful.
Yeah, very nice.
That's our driver Raj in the white cap. We were going in a 2-car convoy for safety, considering we were crossing one of the most dangerous roads in the world at night. For the moment, we were stopping so the drivers could take a tea break and we could get something to eat for dinner.
Hello? 6.
तो कुछ कह रहे थे तो कि नहीं पहले 6 गया तो किस चीज
Look at that bubble bread. Mommy? Mommy?
Time to move. Thank you.
No,
How good does that look?
pretty good. Again.
It's just past sunrise. We left at about 5 p.m.
There is a fire inside.
Oh, that's the best
I sh-
news
yeah, you really
I've heard.
you put off your shoes and then
Okay.
you put your feet with your socks. This is what I did. It reboosts me.
We're
Let's
gonna
go
go
there.
have some fire.
And chai. We have chai already.
I need to regroup because
Let's go.
the last 12 hours
It's a big fire there.
have been
You cannot-
intense. And
You
I'm
wanna
not
go to the
coping at
toilet?
all with the kids
When
sick
I'm gonna
and
show you the toilet,
the
you're gonna be
relentless.
but you're a tough
this
man.
road is relentless. It's not fun.
Highest elevation we passed on this grueling road was at over 5,000 meters above sea level. Both the kids had altitude sickness and had been vomiting all night, and combined with the incessant bumpiness of the road and the cold, it had been a very challenging night for sure.
मीट तेल तो दे दो एक कैन एक कैन मीट तेल तो नहीं है
ये इसका मैंने कहा ये हमारे क्या हमारा बाद में ले या हाँ बाद में नहीं रहेगा 5 लीटर रहेगी ज़्यादा रहेगी 1 day and 1 time
Yes, up and down twice a week. Up and down twice a week. Strong men. Strong bodies, no? Like
No strong body.
I was so impressed to learn that our drivers go up and back this road twice a week. We hadn't even reached Leh, and I was already completely exhausted, and I was just a passenger.
yeah, but maybe it's coming. Hard for them, the height, altitude, and the so sick.
So I went to the toilet, where I'm gonna show you later, and then I have, like, you call it a running poo. It was funny. I can feel the spicy of India in my palm. It was cold, so I have to get out my shirt and my jumper because to clean with water, you know, to don't. It was simply like, fuck, so good in the same time. I don't know how to explain.
Thank you. You right? Do you need to vomit again?
It's the cold.
I'm still a little bit lost for words. You know, sometimes naivety is a good friend and sometimes it's an enemy. What I know about that road before last night, I think was more that there's some sketchy sections. I never thought it was gonna go on like that. It was hard because last night we didn't actually see the big death drops. Well, we could feel them and we could see them a little in the moonlight, but I kind of thought the road was just some death drops, some hairy corners, but it has been 14 hours or even more now of absolute relentless hustle. These guys, our driver Raj and the other driver, that we're basically in a carpool of two. It's safe for them to drive like that. They do this road up and back twice a week. For me, that I can't even. I can't even comprehend going back down at this stage. That the altitude's been really tough. Both kids vomited the whole trip. And Remy and I both have been quite unwell as well. But it's the bumpiness. I can't even describe it really. Just choose your bumpiest road you've ever been on. Multiply that by relentless and 14 hours. And you might be close. And at the same time, it's the most incredible landscape. We're just past the second highest pass in the world, but it's definitely hard to breathe. The altitude sickness has been really testing. So yeah, that's how I'm feeling right now. Looking forward to getting a hostel and sleeping all day.
Let's go, huh?
Well, how'd you go?
I feel so clean. Clean bum. And clean face. Ready to start the adventure.
Start the adventure?
Yeah, because we just spent 15 hours in a car. So it starts only now.
The last stretch of our road trip to Leh was on a much welcomed bitumen road. We would need to pass through a few police checks to show our documents along the way, but we were almost finally there. Join us in a very special next episode as we visit a remote Ladakhi village with the Snow Leopard Conservancy Trust India, who are working with local communities in the Himalayas on conservation and sustainable tourism. You won't want to miss this one.
This monastery is over 1,000 years old. We can't film inside, but I would say the future Buddha statue that I just saw in there is one of the most impressive